We're really excited to be heading up to Smith's Grove to the garden patch where we're going to visit with Esli Pelly, who is the owner there, and a lady that has a green thumb, definitely so. We're going to see a lot of her greenhouses full of plants, and one of the things that I'm most excited about are her herbs. Get to jump on the spring with some nice culinary herbs that we can utilize or just add to our gardens. So I know, Esli, that you guys are in full swing. Everything looks great out here at the greenhouse.
Yes, after this horrible winter, we are finally starting to grow. The sunshine is great, and we are transplanting things every day.
Well, everything looks awesome out here, just like I knew it would. But tell us a little bit about the farm. What do you guys have here at the garden patch?
At the garden patch, we are actually located on a third-generation farm. We were a dairy farm for many years, but my husband has since quit milking cows. We have 5 greenhouses and lots of plants, anything that we can raise. We like to think that we raise about 80% of our plants. There's some things I can't raise, and there's some things I might run out of. So we have farm animals that the kids can pet. We've got my little garden shop and outbuildings with antiques that go along with plants.
And you know, Esli, you're so creative. And if, for somebody who might say, I might not have a green thumb, if they come see you, you can take this pot and make it a beautiful centerpiece for anything.
For any occasion, and for your back porch, your front porch, we help people put together containers. Really, anybody can have a green thumb.
Now, Esli, tell us why. Why do you do this? I know that you guys are here long hours, and you live here pretty much once you open back up in the spring. But why do you guys enjoy this?
I love to see things grow. I love to take a seed and put it in the soil and watch it flourish. There's lots of peace that comes to plants. You know, when you're in here watering, you can let your mind wander and think, and thank God that I have the opportunity to do this. I count my blessings every day, 10 times a day.
This is kind of a family affair. I have come here,
right.
And when you guys have events, you can find all the Pellys here. And you know, not even just the Pellys, Esli. When you come here, everybody feels like family.
That's right. The ladies that help me have been with me a long time. We have them anywhere from my mother being 88 down to my daughter who's 14.
So show me your herbs. Let's talk a little bit about what all you have.
We'll start from the tiniest to some of the biggest. Yes. And these are not quite ready to transplant yet, but I'm going to pop one out of the seed tray and look at those wonderful white roots. If you don't have a good, vigorous root system going, then your plant usually doesn't survive. These were planted 3 weeks ago, and they have been in the greenhouse, and I run my greenhouses a little on the cool side. And of course, we all know we've had some 9 degrees. We've had a lot of cold weather, so my germination maybe not be quite as fast as others, but I'm always really pleased with the way everything turns out. A cool greenhouse grows a really tough plant. So we have a wide from A to Z. We have just nearly all of them if you want them to attract bees. We have usually borage, which is a wonderful bee attractant. Pineapple sage, and some of those that attract the hummingbirds to your garden. So I love herbs all the way around. I always like herbs. I have a big selection.
And you know, you mentioned the colorful ones that bring in the bees, pineapple sage. You know, a lot of people use that decoratively as well, even though you can use that as an edible herb.
For teas or flavoring cakes, but you know, mid-August till frost, those bright red blooms, the hummingbirds will come from miles around. And I'm going to check the roots on this plant because I always like to make sure that my plants are growing so nicely. And you can see it is not quite root bound, but we have really nice, white, fleshy roots. And that is a sign of a very healthy plant.
That's right. If you take that pot off and you do not see those white roots, it's probably best to leave that plant. I appreciate you visiting with us today. It's always a happy time when I come to the garden patch.
And especially when the sun is shining. We love it when the sun sunshine. So thank you so much for coming out to see us, and we'll look forward to another trip on another day.
Cooking with herbs can be an excellent way to enhance the flavor of your dishes at home. And a roasted herb pasta is a great way to bring in some of those local herbs and utilize those for your family. Choose a 100% whole wheat pasta in this dish and go ahead and prepare that pasta just as it recommends on the package. Preheat your oven to 400 degrees, and the next step will be to utilize your cherry tomatoes. By cutting those cherry tomatoes in half and creating a uniform flavor, we're going to add extra virgin olive oil. Let those roast for about 10 to 15 minutes until they have a great roasting color. 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil and 1 onion minced. Allow those to saute for about 5 minutes until your onions reach a soft consistency. Saute your onion in your extra virgin olive oil for about 5 minutes. You're really looking for a soft, tender onion consistency. We're adding 1 red bell pepper and 4 cloves of minced garlic to our onion and olive oil. Let's check on our tomatoes. They've roasted for about 10 minutes. Oh yeah, look at those, delicious. Look how beautiful these tomatoes are. They've roasted for 5 minutes. They're bright in color. They're flavorful. You can smell them, and they're definitely ready for our herb pasta dish. Add 6 tablespoons of fresh chopped basil to your tomatoes. Look at that great color combination. Absolutely beautiful. 1 teaspoon of dried thyme, also very flavorful, definitely pungent. And 2 tablespoons of dried oregano. And 1 tablespoon of chopped fresh parsley. Just chop it down to the size that you like. And a dash of salt, just to your liking. We're going to toss all of those beautiful flavors and colors together. I can smell the onion, the garlic, and our pepper, so deliciously roasted and ready to add to our pasta. And so now we just start putting everything together in this bowl. This is so fragrant. I just wish that you all could smell this. Toss your tomatoes in. So now we'll just thoroughly combine all these ingredients together. And it's as simple as that. You're ready to go to a holiday cookout, a family gathering with a dish that's healthy, that's flavorful by using fresh and whole ingredients, by cooking with herbs to enhance natural flavors, and to serve something new maybe they haven't sampled before. And I'm telling you, your family will truly enjoy and love this recipe. It will become a new family favorite for sure. See, it's not scary or intimidating at all. In fact, cooking with herbs is a fun way to experiment and play in the kitchen a little bit. So I encourage you, go out and visit Pelly's Garden Patch and pick up some herbs there, or even your local farmers markets or your grocery store and play a little bit with your herbs.